a small village wrapped in the green arms of West Africa, two boys were born, not on the same day, but under the same star. Their names were Juma and Bakari. They were known as the two moons, because one was never seen without the other. They shared everything: laughter, food, even dreams. When one fought, the other bled. When one danced, the other sang. And under every full moon, they'd sit on an old termite mound, look up at the stars, and whisper their dream. One day, we will reach Barca, Europe. In their village, Barca was legend. A place across the sand, across the sea, where the streets were silver, and the air was freedom. But the road to Barca was not paved with gold. It was carved in blood and soaked in tears. Still, Juma turned to Bakari and said,
"Here we are already dying. If we stay, what do we become? Old men with no stories."
And so they left, with nothing but a phone with cracks, a bag with bread and prayers whispered in the dark. They walked north, from bush paths to dusty roads, from cities full of noise to deserts full of silence. Their families sent money, but the smugglers, they took everything. One man named Black Scorpion said, "Pay more or stay forever." So they paid and paid again, and the desert waited. The Sahara is no place for dreams. It is a god that eats men whole. They saw bodies buried in sand, eyes still open. They drank water that smelled like rust. A man gave up, lay down in the sand, and was gone by sunset. One day their truck broke down. 40 men, one jerry can. Juma carried Bakari, his brother, his second moon, on his back. For 5 days they walked. On the 6th, help came. Only 12 survived. In Libya, they were locked in a prison without a name. No doors, no freedom. Only shadows and fear. A camp run by men with guns, and eyes that had no soul. They called home again. Families begged, villagers raised money, even the mosque collected for them. But still, the smugglers said, "More, or stay forever." Juma protected Bakari like a lion. When guards beat him, Juma stood in front. He gave him half his food, half his strength. Then, one day, they were told they had a space on the boat. A boat, they were told. But what arrived was a rubber raft. 90 people. No jackets, no compass, just the sea and hope. For 2 days and 2 nights, they floated on the sea. The sun burned their skin. The engine failed. Then the storm came. Waves rose like mountains. The raft flipped. People screamed. Mothers clutched babies. Men vanished under waves. Juma remembers Bakari's hand reaching, eyes wide with fear. He tried to hold him, but the sea was stronger. Bakari was gone. Juma woke up in Italy, wrapped in blankets, surrounded by white tents, alive, but hollow. He searched for Bakari, asked every nurse, every face, but no one had seen him. Just another name, lost in the sea. He stayed, learned the language, worked long nights washing dishes, But every night he looked at the stars. Akari, he whispered, we made it. But not together. Years later, Juma returned to the village, not with riches, but with a notebook and stories. He sat under the same neem tree where they once dreamed. Children gathered, and he spoke.
We were two moons chasing one dream. One reached the shore, the other became a star.
And when the night falls, and the stars come out, Juma still looks up and whispers, Akari, we are still walking together. If this story touched your heart, share it. Let their journey be known. Because behind every boat is a story. Behind every name is a moon.